start right now. The defendant. And before I start, what makes you want to wear these glasses and hat in my courtroom?
In case I don't win this, I don't want nobody to know who I am.
Well, you should have not been here in the first place.
I got a summons.
I didn't actually you got a summons. I just said you should have not been here. That means you should have not been done the so-called crime that he said you did. But anyway, let's get to the plaintiff here. Tell me why you're here.
He accused me of having a side.
He accused you, or you accusing him? Which one is it?
He accused me.
And ain't you the plaintiff?
The plaintiff. He accused me. He told someone else that I had a side chick.
Okay. I just want to go ahead. I just want to make sure. Go ahead.
Yes. He accused me of having a side chick. And I didn't have a side chick. He told my wife that I had a side chick and I didn't have one.
Oh wow.
And I find it pretty unfair that he would tell her that. She stopped talking to me.
Ooh. How long have you been friends?
Me and him, I've known him for like 3 years.
3 years. That's close to the shut your mouth code. Yeah.
It is. I mean, and then like
I didn't actually agree with me. I'm just,
I'm gonna tell you anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like we like brothers almost, and I don't think you should walk around telling my wife that I have a side chick and didn't have one.
Okay.
I don't find that fair.
What you gotta say about it?
I mean, he said that he didn't have a side chick, right? But that technicality is because it was a one-night stand. It's not a side chick if it's not a consistent basis. I understand the technicality. And frankly, what he's forgetting to mention, though I've known him for 3 years, that's because he's been married for the amount of time. I'm really friends with his wife. So when I find out he's cheating on my friend, and it's not like he told me, I just found out because he don't know how to send his text messages right, that I'm going to go and tell my friend. He didn't even ask for the bro. Honestly, he's like, you slipped up, and I'm looking out for my real one.
Did you see me slip up?
You sent me the text message that you were trying to send to the girl and tell me in the text message, oh, my bad, that wasn't meant for you. I go, oh, where you 11 now?
How you know?
We didn't ask for all that. You got evidence of the so-called type of pictures you're speaking about?
I mean,
that's a hearsay. That's a hearsay, or do you have it?
I have the text messages in this phone right now.
I'm talking about the pictures. I don't want to see it.
No, the picture came with the text messages.
And I also have text messages showing.
Listen, when I get to you, I'll get to you. I'm right now talking to him. I'm asking you questions. What? Do you want the case thrown out already? Wait your turn. Let me speak to him.
He's about my private parts.
Okay, I understand that. Let me find out what he has first, and then I get to you. This is how we get things going, and this is how we find out who's innocent or not. So let me get to him, then I'll get to you.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, because I don't remember this one saying judge plaintiff. No, it doesn't say that. But anyway, back to you. Do you have evidence stating that the text and everything?
It's in his phone right now.
His phone or your phone?
My phone.
All right, plaintiff, can I get that real quick? Can I get that phone? I want to see that. Wait for my plaintiff to come up here. She's not in costume or anything. She just want to come up and grab stuff and bring it to me. Let me. Thank you, plaintiff. We gotta still get some sodas later on. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to see that. I didn't want to see that part.
I didn't want to see it.
No. Okay. All right. Well,
now
I do have the text. What now?
Your Honor, may I explain my side now?
Now you could.
Okay.
Thank you.
Those private, I don't speak. I don't use bad things like that. You can't even hear me say the word.
No, private parts. Yes.
Private parts. Okay.
You're probably more decent than he is.
About my private parts were an accident. And it wasn't about having any relations with some female.
So
the pic about my private pic, the private part pic, was a pic that was meant for my wife. I was making sexual references, and he just so happened to get it because his name was under my wife's name. In the story, I have a text message to show you that where I told him that it was an accident, also saying that it was meant for my wife, not a side chick.
You just saw the text. It didn't say it was meant for his wife.
So he saw the pics. He saw the pics.
Listen up. All right. Hey, quick question. So, were you trying to send the pics to your side chick, or were you sending it to him? Were you trying to send him a message? Is he the side chick? I just want to know.
His name is under my wife's name, okay? Easy as that. I hit
What's
his name. I hit his name.
How do you have two people's names on the same thing?
Because
That's not a whole word.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. If the A is in the name, all the A's are under one.
Her name starts with J, mine starts with Z.
No, your name starts with your last name.
We don't even, it's not E and D.
Well, on Apple, when you use Apple, it puts you by last name.
Right, our last names are nowhere near each other.
Yes, they are.
Man, you must got
I don't have that many numbers in my phone, so they're right next to each other. Yeah.
So
I don't have a big social life. I can show you.
that's good. That's good. I don't care to show. He just showed me a picture that I'm still in blind right now. I don't want to see that.
Your Honor, I can break these pictures out and send them to you. I have that leisure. I can break the pictures.
All right. Well, we got one quick. Okay. So let me run this up. You sent a picture and text to the defendant by accident.
Accident.
Because you were trying to send it to your wife.
Absolutely.
Or send it to your side chick.
There's no or.
Well, we don't know that yet.
There's no or. Okay.
We don't know that yet. That's why we're here trying to find out if there's an or an, or maybe. We don't know.
May I ask one question, Your Honor?
You can ask. Go ahead.
Okay, what date was this on?
You don't know the date you sent him a text?
No, I'm asking him if he like what day was this on? Because I have something that can blow this out of the water right now. What day was this on?
This was the message. I put the phone away. It says June 13th.
Okay, so this is where you youngsters get it wrong at. I still have receipts. Show where I was all day on June 13th.
So, I got a question for you. What does receipts got to do with you sending a text?
Because the receipt, I want
A receipt ain't going to say that you did not send a text.
They document my whole day. They show where I was. I can go back into my actual account.
Okay.
In my iCloud and show you the messages
Can I speak?
where the mistake occurred.
Can I speak?
Okay, but are we here to find out where the mistake occurred, or are we here to say that you have a side chick?
Both. I want him to prove to me that I have this said side chick. When he got the messages, what was the name of the pig?
It was your pig.
What was the name that was used? If I said, hey, this is my side chick name is, what's the side chick's name?
Jasmine.
I don't know any Jasmine. There's no Jasmine.
Okay, well, I'll tell you this much. You ain't going to say the name of the side chick, so that's irrelevant. Where you were wasn't relevant because I can be in the moon and send somebody a text.
I don't think you can be in the moon if we don't have the technology.
Well, you can
use a better one than that.
Well, I'll even use a better one and say guilty right now if you keep it up. How's that?
Absolutely not.
Okay then.
So cool.
Okay then. And then you're going to have to, because if I say guilty, I know you're going to get home and it's going to be a problem.
See.
Okay, so let's find out what's going on. But before we continue, we're going to take a commercial break. I'll be right back. Find out who's guilty or not, side chick or out chick. Okay, we're back. So what we have here today is a plaintiff stating that the defendant bring him to is in court because he broke the cold court because he told his girlfriend that he has a side chick. One has a pic that you do not want to see and some text. One has a location but no text. We're going to find out a little bit more what's going on here. So, back to court.
That's white people.
Back to court. Okay.
You said girlfriend.
Your Honor.
First of all, we're not in the 80s. We don't use no whack names, okay? That's in the 80s. Leave that in the 80s. Second of all, this is my court. I say what I want to say, okay? So let's keep that straight. Now, let's go.
Your Honor, I would like to point out that I was not saying the same day that I received the pictures discussed earlier was the same day that he committed the act. It was because I got pictures on that day that the next time we did hang out, like I said, we became friends after he was in a relationship with my friend who is now currently his wife. So we have had guys' nights out. Like he said, he thought that we were getting close to the point where we were like brothers. And the next time we were out, I was like, yo, what was up with the pictures? So he was telling me about the girl that he had met. They had a thing, you know, earlier. And he was just like, you know, but, you know, it is what it is. It happened and it's done.
Do you have evidence of this conversation?
No, sir. I do not.
Okay, so watch this. Watch this.
I do have evidence.
Wait, see, I just said watch this. I didn't say speak. Do you say that's the truth, that you told him that?
Absolutely not.
See? So without evidence, that's a hearsay. So continue with your story.
Okay,
No, you want me to speak, or because he did?
Yeah. Continue with your story.
So after he had confirmed from the message, like I told you, you saw the text.
Allegedly confirmed.
No, from what you saw on my phone, he mentioned a Jasmine. You saw the pictures discussed. When he had told me about the story, that is when, after that, his confirmation that something did happen, that I told her, and what I told her was that, I got these pictures from your husband, and well, last time we were out drinking, he mentioned that he had messed with the girl.
Why were you calling my wife at 2 in the morning?
Because.
Why were you calling her at 2 in the morning? You on the phone with my wife for 30 minutes? At 2 in the morning? Why?
Yes, I was.
You could have waited to the next morning?
Like I said, that's my
following morning. Homegirl, this was like 6 months ago.
What do you mean 6 months?
6 months ago. And you did it again 2 weeks ago.
What, talking late at night? Yes, my homegirl.
No, you don't talk late at night with my wife.
No, that's what you don't like.
Listen, we can go back and forth. That's a different court. You should have bring him to court for breaking the code of the phone. Because you don't call nobody
at 2 in the morning. Your Honor, this is still my phone. You calling my phone, you saying that you seen stuff in my phone. You're my wife.
I didn't say anything in your phone. I said you sent me the message.
We're on the same plan.
It's on my phone.
Order in the court. One at a time. Let's hear.
We have the same plan.
Let's hear from the plaintiff.
We have the same plan. My wife and I have the same plan. So what you told her is irrelevant because she can always go back and look at the text messages. She know that it was an accident she forgave me. She's sitting right there.
Right.
But weren't you just saying she wasn't talking to you?
She wasn't because.
But she could look in your phone. And then she wasn't talking.
Okay, and yes, and she can go check it on the website. Why are you in the
website?
Yes. Why? You can.
This is a text message.
You can go on the website and check all text messages that have been seen. I can show you how to do it.
So your wife, you're telling me, knows of these texts?
Absolutely, family plan.
Does all those texts show the name?
Yes.
They show the name of the person.
Yes.
Which company do you have? Which company do you have? Verizon. So if I go to the Verizon websites and I see that Verizon says the text shows the name,
I would have to give you my code.
I'm asking you a question.
Yes, it would.
Verizon would state that all text shows the name as well. It just don't show the number. It shows the name as well. So it doesn't show the name. That's what I'm trying to say.
On top of that,
answer the question. Does it show the name on the text that you're saying, or it just shows a number on the bill?
It shows a number.
Okay, so how would she know which girl or who is you talking to?
Because I explained the situation to her. She knows.
So that means you can tell her. You can tell her whoever. You don't wait for me. You know what? You're about to get guilty verdict, and he's about to win, and you're about to be sleeping in the couch forever. So let's listen up and answer my questions. So that means that when she looks at the bill and only sees a number, she's going to believe what you tell her. Is that correct?
On my phone. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to explain.
So you have showed her on your phone as well?
Yes, and she matches the numbers up with the name. She knows this was an accident.
You mean the name that you programmed to the phone?
No,
so Jasmine wouldn't be under any name, or could be a number that has no name?
Absolutely not. All the same 5 numbers repeat. She knows every number in my phone.
That's saved in your phone.
Absolutely not. You can go back to call logs. You can't delete your call log. You can go back.
But you can still see other numbers, right? There will be other numbers, but no names like the judge was just saying.
Hey, even if you could, you can go back and check everything through the cloud, partner. So there's no need for me to say, oh, I wasn't doing this, I wasn't doing
All
that.
the stuff that's saved in the cloud.
Okay.
Transparent. You can go check my phone right
On in the car. I'm about to hit this gavel and it's gonna break. Let's listen up.
I'm sorry.
Listen up. So now you got a phone number there. So you told your wife. I want to make sure the audience and everybody know, because I want to make sure when I go back and make a verdict, I am going with a clear mind. You showed your wife the phone number with a name that you programmed in the phone.
Absolutely not. But I was talking to you. That's what I was talking to you.
So who wrote the name on the phone?
There was no name in there, period. The numbers and the name, the 5 names that are in my phone, the numbers.
Okay, so who put those 5 names on your phone?
The 5 names, I did.
Okay, that's what I said. A number that you put the name on. Okay, see, if you would shut the trap, open the ears, you understand what I'm talking about. These are why innocent people wind up in jail, because they're not listening to the judge.
Absolutely, I'm sorry.
You put the number in, you put the name in, so you could put whatever name you could if you wanted to.
Right.
Correct?
Correct.
That's what I wanted to make sure. So the people would know that you not put the name in front of her, or the person was in front of her when you put the name. Okay, just want to make sure that. Now, the defendant here, you state that when he was out with you and partying, and you were really not his friend, and so, why were you partying with him then?
One, I never said we weren't friends. Right.
Do we need to go back to the recording?
Yeah, I said
you said you were not really his friend, you were more her friend. So why would you go out?
I am more her friend.
Okay, so why would you go out with him then?
Because somebody gotta look out for her while this one's out, especially if I'm getting pictures that he's sending to a Jasmine.
So you were already sent out with him as a spy? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I mean, it is what it is.
Well, you set up as a spy, that's weird. Or were you just doing this on your own?
I mean, if you want to keep it above, I already been having your wife, so that's not what it is.
Oh, well, wait. We don't want to talk about that. That's a different court system. People that take the other person's leftovers.
I'm just saying, before they even got together, we already had a thing. So it's not like I'm trying to mess you up to get her back. If I wanted her, I would have had her. Right? Let's just drop it off of her. Me and her cool, been friends for years. You got with her. I will look out for my peoples first. So we could be cool people. Don't get me wrong. I don't have a problem with you until you screw over my friend. And that's exactly why I
Well, it looks like he's not the only one screwing his friend. But anyway, we're going to talk about that in a few minutes.
It's a whole other case.
There's a whole other case right here in cold court. I think the plaintiff needs to come back to court and take him again, but on a different subject.
Not admitted.
I don't
Bill Clinton.
This is not.
We're not talking. We got circumstantial evidence. Listen up. We're not circumstantial evidence here. We're not a committee or anything. You know, not the XY 101s either. So we're gonna work that out here. But what I want to just make sure before I go back and make a verdict of this, because this is giving me a headache. You, the plaintiff, say you do not have no side chick.
I don't have a side chick. Okay.
You don't have the right side, the left side, or the front side chick.
No side at all.
No side at all.
We're divorced, okay?
Who's divorced?
My wife, she's out here. And
because she divorced you because of this?
I'm divorcing her, okay? I had no idea.
But why are you divorcing her because of this? Are you guilty? Are you pleading guilty now or not?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay.
No. I have a funny feeling that he's doing something. Because this night he's referencing, I wasn't even there. I know what he's talking about because we have another friend that was there. I wasn't there.
So
he told...
Which other friend is this?
Huh?
Which other friend is this? Is he in the court?
Right. No.
Okay, so we can't use it if it's not in the court. But go ahead. Continue.
Okay. He was with Rodney. He told Rodney what was going down. How he was sleeping with my wife. He told him that. And he said, hey, I'm going to snatch this. You know, he said, I'm going to snatch this up. That's what he said to my homeboy Rodney.
All right, that sounds good. Well,
sounds good.
Sounds okay.
Not true.
Well, okay. Well, that's for me to decide when I go to the back and I figure out what's going on, and then I'll figure out everything that's going on here. So I'll be back with my verdict. So this one has to be like a little close.
radio station in the world. Is right here, right now.
LDM Radio.
Hello, I'm Charles Laloma, and I'm proud to announce the new internet television station called LDM Network. And on this station, we're going to be bringing you live talk shows, music reviews, independent music artists, videos, sports, live events, and much, much more. Go to www.ldmnetwork.net for more information and all the shows that are going to be on this network. Again, that's www.ldmnetwork.net. And hey, if you are an independent artist or you love to hear independent music, go to our new radio station called LDM Radio. Go to www.ldmradio.com for more information on where to listen or submit your music. All right, well, I gotta sit here and think. In the one hand, ladies and gentlemen, we have this man here that claims he has broken the code. I don't know, because it is true. It looks like he wanted his girlfriend back, his ex-girlfriend back, so maybe he was spying and waiting for that one moment. But then on the other hand, you have a phone that you could put anybody's number in and show your girlfriend, hey, you see, I'm not texting someone. Not speaking out of experience, I'm just saying that this is the things you can do. But then you have one guy that's divorcing because he didn't understand that was going on. Then you have a friend that is a friend, but then he's not really a friend. This is really hard to explain. The evidence showed the text and that pic where I'm not going to erase, I got an eraser in my mind or something, but he has a pic that shows good, strong evidence. The letter is not close to the one letter, and so he sent it to the wrong person. Either he's innocent, and he's trying to tell the defendant something by sending him his pic. Don't know. That can be a different court. But I'll be back with my verdict. I'll find out. All right, we're back. I had to sit there. You guys got me a big headache trying to figure this out. Real quick, defendant, you have one last thing to say?
Yes, I do. One, again, I didn't say that he had a side chick. I said that she cheated on him, right?
Okay.
Arguing semantics here because it was a one-time thing from the sounds of it. The other thing, like I said, I've been had his girl. I'm not trying to get her back.
Okay. I said one thing. Goodness gracious, you give it yard, you want to take the whole field. All right, plaintiff.
You said the sounds of it, the way it sounds, okay, the way it sounds. That means that he's not clear the way it sounds, the way it looks, the way it did. I mean.
All right, well, I'm going to wait. Well, like I was thinking backstage. On the other hand, I see a lot of evidence on one side. I see another evidence on the other side. It's very hard. It's still difficult to tell. But you bring him here to bring him to court. I actually got to throw your case out. And I'm explaining why, because you didn't have enough evidence to state that what he did was wrong. You only had the text, which you didn't show me no name.
You didn't let me.
The verdict is already in. And you know what? I gotta go. The defendant is found innocent right here in the court.
How is he innocent? He screwed my wife.
Bye.
Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. LDM Show.